Have you ever wondered what separates a good salesman from a great salesman? Well, today I'm going to give you some techniques on how to build long-lasting relationships with your customers using good techniques on follow-up. Now, when you are selling, the hardest part is finding a new customer. And when you get your customer, most salespeople just try to move on to someone else. But the real secret to becoming a great salesperson is building a good relationship or a great relationship with the customer that you already have. Now, in the motorcycle business, car business, a lot of us get a lot of deals through repeat and referrals, but those don't come easy. Those are actually earned, not given. A lot of people sell a motorcycle, they followed up a bunch before the guy bought it, he buys it, and then he never hears back from the salesman. And then the salesman wonders why he doesn't get any repeat business or referral business from that customer. Now, I'm going to teach you one of the things that I feel works best. Now, I've been in this business for 37 years, one way or another, with cars or motorcycles. And I've seen a lot of salespeople, and I've watched a lot of how they do their job. And I have found one of the things that works the best for getting repeat and referral business. Now, right after you just sold the motorcycle or the car, the customer's excited, you've gone through the process of introducing them to service department, you've talked to parts department, clothing department, finance department, and this customer has gone through and talked to 6 or 7 different people in the dealership. They've been bombarded with information. Oh, your first service is then. Oh, you need to buy this accessory. They've taken in so much information. For sure, they have not comprehended everything that was given them today. Now, they're excited about their purchase. They go home, and typically the salespeople follow up in 2 days, 3 days, or not at all. Now, I'm going to teach you how to do this within 3 contacts in 72 hours to build the rapport and the trust in that customer so you can earn the repeat and referral business. Now, after the customer has taken delivery and he's heard all these different things from every department, for sure he's got questions. For sure they're not sure exactly how things work. So the night that they took delivery or the day they took delivery, the salesman must call them and follow up. And that phone call goes like, "Hey there, I hope you made it home okay. If you have any questions on anything, let me know. I know we went over a lot of things today. Please, anything you need, make sure you reach out to me." They may have a question right then. They might say, "Okay, no problem." And then that's the first call within the first 72 hours. The second call has to come immediately the next day, because now they've been home, they've showed the product to their wife, to their friends, and you want to make sure they know that you care about them. And that's the secret in all sales, is you have to build the go-to person for them. Any question they have, they come to you. If their friend's talking about a motorcycle or a car and they're like, "Hey, you need to go see my friend Dave down at the dealership. He'll take care of you." That is earned by having a very, very strong compassion for your customer and their needs and what they need to understand and know about the product that you sold. So the second call comes the following day. After they took delivery, after you've called them one time, now you're calling them the second time. And then you're calling up and you're asking the same thing. "Hey, have you had a chance to use it? Have you driven it? What kind of questions you got?" Anything that they know you're still very interested in helping them. Now, I've seen a lot of salespeople follow up with customers really well, and then when they sell it, then customer hears nothing from them. This is silence. And that guy's not going to send you a new customer, because once you sold it, you're done with them. You have to build this rapport, build this trust, and it takes some time. But these 3 calls within 72 hours is going to help you do that very well. So the third call comes then the third day. Okay, so we had one the night he took it, the next day, and then by the third day, the 72 hours, that phone call goes the same way. "Hey, I'm just checking in, make sure everything's okay. And they'll have questions by the third phone call for sure. They'll ask you how to adjust the clock. They'll ask you different things that that they forgot, or maybe you already went over, but they just took in too much information and on delivery day. So once you do this, now you are in a position where you can ask for a referral. Okay? A lot of salespeople sell the bike, sell the car. They're dead silence after the customer bought it. They don't hear back from them at all. And then their manager's saying, hey man, you know, you should be getting some referrals, and maybe they call the customer up and say, hey, do you know anybody that might want to buy a bike today? You're not going to get a referral from them. So earning this ability to get a referral is done by showing true empathy, showing true interest in the customer, and this allows you to earn that repeat or referral business. Now, especially in motorcycle sales, where peer pressure typically is the number one motivator or customer pusher of sales. This peer pressure from the guy buys the bike, he gets home, he shows 3 friends, and this guy says, man, you should get one, you should join me, let's go riding, let's go here. That is so powerful. And if your sales guys aren't doing a really good job with following up after the sale, for sure, this customer may be coming in, but he's dealing with a different salesperson than the guy that actually sold the friend. So mastering this 3 times in 72 hours will get you way more repeat and way more referral business. Now, building a long-lasting relationship with customer, you don't have enough mind gigabytes to remember everything. And nowadays, almost everybody's got a CRM system available through their dealership, and a lot of salespeople don't use them. They're still working with a yellow notepad, or they're using Excel spreadsheet, and they're the amateurs. The pros are using the CRM system to its full capacity. And one of those things is the art of taking notes. Now, before you've sold somebody or after you sold somebody, you're still going to be constantly calling them. And you have to take notes because you just flat forget things. Now, one of the best sales guys I've ever worked with was a very meticulous note taker. And every time he talked to those people that he was following up after the sale, or his once a month follow-up call, he already had all the notes taken from when he had talked to those people the months prior. And he knew everything about them, their dog's name, their daughter's name, the birthdays, the soccer team the daughter was on, and he would use that information to follow up with the customer, and the customers truly loved him. He never had to try to find new business. He had it coming into the dealership naturally because he was a very good note taker. And people really liked him and trusted him because he knew what was going on in their lives. So as you're following up and you're using your CRM system, it is so critical that you're taking these notes on each customer. And every person you talk to should be going in your CRM system. Everyone, even the people that have no interest in buying almost, but they might in the future. You need to follow up. Now, I'll give you some stats that I was told at one time. Listen. Say, if you have 10 customers and you don't follow up relentlessly, maybe you sell 1 of them. And if you do follow up relentlessly, you could sell 9 out of 10. And yeah, you might make 1 guy mad, and 1 guy will, say, please stop calling me, don't ever call me again, block you, whatever. But I'd still rather have the 9 that bought rather than the 9 that, you lost. So being relentless on the follow-up is really the key, and everybody's got plenty of time to do it. I see salespeople standing around for hours, messing with their phones, they're goofing off, they're talking, they have time. So if you can dedicate yourself to truly working the pot of gold you have in your previous customers, and maybe the orphan owners, the customers that don't have a salesman there anymore, and you're following up with those, that's really what separates even a good salesman from a great salesman. Today, we're bombarded with video already. Every app you open up, the first thing you see are videos. We've moved away from words to videos. So why aren't you using videos also? Today, I'm talking to one of my salespeople, asking them if they followed up on a specific customer, and they're like, boss, the guy won't answer my messages anymore. I said, hey, have you tried texting them? Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay, well, let's try to send a video. All right, turn the camera on yourself and say, hey, Mr. Patrick, I'm super happy you came in yesterday. I really want to help you get that bike. Let me know if there's anything I can do. And by the way, there's a new promotion. Give me a call when you get a chance. And you send that quick video. It's completely different than anyone else is doing. No one's doing that. And they're going to go, oh, and they'll feel obligated now to give you a call back. You should not be scared to send a video of yourself. You should not be scared that somebody, oh, they might not like you or your hair or some other issue. You got to stop worrying about that. You got to own who you are, be who you are, and take that initiative and use quick video to help you with that. No different than when you're trying to sell something and you go out on the lot or you're in on the showroom and you're showing the guy what it is that you have in stock with a quick video. It really separates you from other salespeople. A lot of salespeople are only following up once, maybe twice. And we know from research that it takes 6 or 7 or 8 times sometimes to make a sale. You have to follow up several times. And so many people are quitting after the first or second time because the customer, he didn't answer me back, so I'm done with this guy. But listen, you need to be relentless in your follow-up. You need to be every day or every week or every month, whatever you determine, that you're going to keep pestering them until they will listen to you. Now, one of the things about video is you got to make sure that you have good audio. Like this. Hello, hello. It's got to be good audio. If it's not good audio, you're wasting your time. Please get the Bluetooth microphone or get even a hardwired microphone and have good audio with your video, and you will get way more response from the potential clients, or you'll get way more response from the customers you already sold because it feels personal. So if you use these techniques I taught you today, you will definitely separate yourself from good to great. Use the 3-time follow-up rule within 72 hours of when you sold somebody, for sure. Use note-taking in your CRM to separate yourself so much from anyone else that's going to follow up with this guy. So when you ask questions, you jot them down as you go and take those answers, put them in your CRM, so every time you pull up, you have those notes. Man, that's gold right there if you use that. And then lastly, move the video for your follow-up messages. Move the video. Quick, simple video, text it to your customer, and they'll appreciate it way more than just a simple text message. Okay, go do it, make it happen.